your spirit. This is what the state of your spirit looks like when you're going weeks and months without a word from God, without intimacy with Jesus. This is what your spirit looks like. It's almost you're disconnecting it from the source of its life. And then here's the problem. And then all of a sudden you stop feeling convicted about things that you would have been convicted about. Why? Because it's disconnecting from its source. So all of a sudden now, because many things have voices, your desires have a voice, the enemy can shoot thoughts. You've gone without having intimacy with Jesus for months. You just wake up one day, you hear something, you have a thought, something comes on your heart, and you say, God told me. And then, when things don't work out the way you thought it should, now we're a lot of women in this house, so I know at least 10 of you have experienced when you're like, God told me that was my husband. And then you check him out and he is in a relationship. You said, wait, hold up, God. Do you know what often happens? A voice said it. But the reason you could not discern the difference between if it was the voice of your desire, if it was the voice of the enemy to cause confusion, or if it was the voice of God, because you have disconnected yourself from your life source in the spirit. And so now everything, depending on what soothes your emotion, then you say, oh, that was God. You start having dreams and you say, oh, God gave me this dream about this person. And when it doesn't work out, you get bitter, you get offended, you get disappointed when God was never in the conversation in the first place. You have to have a connection, a place of intimacy. That's why Jesus said, my sheep know my voice. But he says, my sheep. You have to first be his sheep. Not just by lip service, by your life. Because you know what sheep do? They are aimless without a shepherd. A sheep will literally go into fire. So the shepherd the shepherd trains them in a manner that they are in tune with the shepherd's voice, and wherever the shepherd goes, they follow. They don't follow the shepherd when they need to eat. They follow the shepherd always.